Good day, ladies and gentlemen. For today's topics, we will be having division of fraction by another fraction, division of whole numbers and fraction, and lastly, division of mixed numbers. Now for our first topic, we will be having division of fraction by another fraction. Now, while dealing with fraction in division, I want you to remember three steps: keep, switch, and flip, aka multiply by the reciprocal. So for our first example, we have 3 over 4 divided by 1 over 7. So for our first step is keep. We have to keep the first fraction 3 over 4. And for our second step is to switch. To switch to the opposite of division or inverse, which is multiplication. And the third step will be flip. We have to flip the second fraction. 1 over 7 will turn into 7 over 1. And now we can just multiply straight across. So 3 times 7 will give us 21, and 4 times 1 will give us 4. And that will be our answer. But can that be our final answer? No. Why? Because it's an improper fraction. So we have to turn it into a mixed number. So 21 divided by 4 is 5. That will be our whole number. And 5 times 4 is 20. So 21 minus 20 is 1. That will be our numerator. And we just copy 4 as the denominator. And that will be our final answer. And now for our second topic, which will be division of whole numbers and fraction. So for our first example, we have 1/2 divided by 3. So our first step here is to turn the whole number into a fraction. So now we will be just adding 1 as the denominator. But I want you also to remember that we're not changing the value of the whole number. We're just turning it into a fraction because 3 over 1 is still equivalent to 3. So 1/2 divided by 3 over 1. So our first step is to keep our first fraction as it is. So 1/2, and then the second step is to switch. We have to switch to the opposite of division, which will be multiplication. And the third step is flip. We have to flip 3 over 1 into 1 over 3. And we can now start multiplying straight across. So 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 3 is 6. So our final answer will be 1 over 6. And now for our third and last topic, we have division of mixed numbers. So let's start with our given. 3 and 3 over 4 divided by 1 and 1/2. So our first step here is to turn these mixed numbers into fractions, which will give us 15 over 4 divided by 3 over 2. And then now we have to apply the three steps, which is keep, switch, and flip. So our first step is keep. We have to keep the first fraction as it is, so 15 over 4. And the second step is to switch. We have to switch to the opposite of division, which will be multiplication. And for the third step, we have to flip. We have to flip 3 over 2 into 2 over 3. And now we can just easily multiply straight across. So 15 times 2 will give us 30, and 4 times 3 will give us 12. And that will be our answer. But can that be our final answer? No. Why? Because it's an improper fraction. So we have to turn it into a mixed number. But is that mixed number our final answer? No. Why? Because it can still be simplified. 6 and 12 are both divisible by 6. So 6 divided by 6 is 1, and 12 divided by 6 is 2. So our final answer will be 2 and 1/2. I hope you liked the video and found it interesting. Please leave a subscribe button, and thank you for watching.